Hi, Disha. This is what you're looking for. I have this new login, which is part of a new menu, right? When the particular student logs in, I click this login button here. Bam. I get to login. So I didn't use the name of your student, so you could do that. Student. I use student one. But you could change this name to the name of your first student, right? And password is pass 2021 with the at symbol at the end. Alright, so pass with a capital PASS 2021 with the at symbol, right? That's the password. Click login to login. Notice here we don't have anything, right? And as we log in, year 5 and line 5 are revealed because this student 1, is part of year 5, right? He's part of year 5. He's logged in as part of the year 5 group. I'll explain the groupings and stuff like that to you at another time in another video actually. Um, so to go to live, he just clicks on live. Yeah, 5 live. Of course, this will come up saying allow. You click allow, bam, and you get to use your camera. I'll just do that here. Right. He types his name, student 1. He joins. And that's it, right? He's inside. You're talking and sharing and whatnot. Anybody could end the conversation, right? So I close off. Right, that's live. So you have that, or you have that going, and then you tell them to click year 5, and there's where you have your worksheets and resources. You can tell them, okay, go to this, download this picture, and you see you have your stuff here. And you can tell them, okay, well, let's go through this, work this out for me, or whatever. You could have this on your screen and share your screen, and tell them to go to the year 3 page, year 5 page, and download this, right? To download it to my computer, of course, I just press this, right? And now we'll finalize the download. That you see, right? Save as PDF, right? It'll be this is a PDF, I guess, that you use, right? My computer takes a little long with these windows opening up, right? So what will happen here is basically the name will come up, everything, and the rest is save, and you save it. Whoever um, it is to be saved on your desktop, right? Um, okay, I can let that roll. Um, okay, so while that is happening, so you can save whatever, click save, and you're inside, right? So let me close this off. All right, and I'll just go back. So I'm back here. I go back to the live. Here we are again. Just join the meeting, bam, bam, bam. You continue conversation, or he could keep this window open and go across. So here, if you tell him to go across there, right, and he gets whatever he needs to get, right, and only he will see what is happening because at the end of the day, when everything is finished and he logs out of his account, Either click in my account or register, right? You can log out right here. You'll see what happens to this. See, disappears, right? So that means that nobody has access to year 5 material except persons that are part of the year 5 group, right? And he's part of that group. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you. The second thing is, given that I use student 1 and that the student's name, let me show you how you change that. So go here, we go to users, right? All users. Okay. So this is student 1. You see he's a year 5, part of his role as year 5 student. Right, so it wouldn't be subscriber or administrator or registered. Well, have them as both registered. But you'll be part of the year 5. The role will be year 5 students, and the group would be year 5 students, right? That registered is not needed there, but usually when they do it, when they first register, they form part of the registered group, right? But essentially, they have to be in the year 5 group. This first student 1 is found there. And of course, part of the registration process is having their email address, right? So you need to have their email address to register them, right? Let me just show you something. If I go into edit the student 1, see, edit user, year 5, role year 5 students. That's a rule, and here's where you select it, right? Year 5 students. First name, here's where you change the name of your student. The only thing is with this one, his username can't change, right? But for other people that you're registering, or letting register, you can choose your thing. So you can allow people to register by, let me finish this just, right? So the nickname is whatever the name of the student you want it to be, and however you want, whatever name you want displayed. So whatever here, and that's why we have this here, edit user year 5, because that's the one that was selected year 5 as the name of the student for student 1, right? It should change to student 1. Now here, email addresses, as I was saying here, you need to have students' email address, and that's it. You can decide what password for the student, or they can set it, right? So you can send a reset link to them after they are registered. Well, if they register themselves, they should have their own password. If you register them, you can use a password to register them, and then send them a link so that they can change their password. Right, I will go to their email addresses, right, and of course, you update user. Right, and you see, as I showed you, student 1, as we changed display name penalty as student 1, so that's what will happen here. Right, so this is what you're changing to the student name that you sent me. You could put his name here, right? And that's it. Right now, you have a platform where you can have students at different levels be sent to different locations on your website, right? At the same time. Okay, so continue to do what you're doing in the resources sheets, so that you can have different resources for your different years, right? I will show you how to do the group thing, as I mentioned before, for all the different years, right? Right now, you have year 5 sorted. So one last thing, I'll just show you the registration process. Just come here. It's logged out right now. They go to, they click on register, right? Enter their information, email, right? They create their own password, so you don't worry. And they just click register. When they're registered now, let's say that I come here, um, students 2. I put my last name, I put students 2 again as my username, and my email, dumpet@hotmail.com. Password, I put my password. Alright, and then I register. Oh, and I check this box, and then I register. Alright, I get registration success, registration complete, present you confirmation email with your details. But what's important besides that is that you also have to indicate, you also have to do some changes here now. You are changing back to all users once they register. See student 2, you see just saying registered here, right? And subscriber. You controlling the role of the student. You could let them fill that out in a form, but this is just so that you have more control, right? So here in rule, you move that from subscriber to, in this case, year 3, year 5 student, right? And that's the only thing I need to change. The group update is done another way. So I click update user here, right, to ensure that right, right, update. Let me see. Right, here 5 students, right? Okay, good. Right, so click it again just to make sure. Right. After you do that, so you change the rule to year 5 student, and it must correspond. You go to groups. Actually, no, you go back in terms of users, all users, and then you select this user, student 2, and you look at his groups. Student 2 is still saying registered alone, not year 5, right? Although their role is now year 5 students, right? Um, so here you choose groups. You want them in year 5 students, and then group actions, add to group, and then you click apply, right? So you're looking at year student 2, remember, right? It just changed. Student 2, student 2 is still saying registered. Okay, let's see what went wrong. Okay, select student 2, come here. Oh, groups.